Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Grandmaster Shaymin, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I have a brand new Shaymin vlog for you. I know it's been a significantly long time since my last update video. Obviously, I haven't had a lot of videos just in the last, outside of the last couple weeks when I finally started doing this again. But my last update video was all the way back at the beginning of November. So that was what, like 8 months ago? That was a long time. Over eight, no, 10 months ago, right? No, 9 months ago. Regardless, it's been a very, very long time since my last update video, and I have clearly not been posting very much stuff on YouTube. Um, Unfortunately, I haven't really been doing much on Twitch either, but I will be streaming more often on Twitch here shortly. The reason why I haven't been streaming on Twitch is because of this guy. Say hello to the people, buddy. You're supposed to say something. Nothing? Okay. Well, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been creating much new content. I did actually do a new video series on Data Live's reincarnation, and then I figured out that my microphone was dead. Well, not dead, but it was recording my voice in kind of like an echoey way, and because of that, it was absolutely terrible quality and not worth putting on here. The same thing with I streamed a sleep log on Twitch, and then I found out after the fact that one of the reasons people didn't stay is because my microphone wasn't working properly, and no one told me. No one told me, which was very disappointing. I mean, not that very many people showed up to the stream. It was ultimately really short because I got bodied a few times. But that will change soon. The plan is to start streaming on Twitch more consistently. Obviously, I haven't been doing very much on Twitch recently, and listening to my voice with muffled headphones is not the best idea. But let's just go over what's happened over the last year or so, because 2019 has been a horrid year for me. Because obviously I stopped on my Shaymin vlog back in November. I talked about how the channel had been slowly increasing in numbers, and I was really proud of that fact. But immediately thereafter, I ended up stopping YouTube, and the reason was because of two reasons. The first one is because I had no way of editing my videos. Yukio? Go lay down. Stop trying to eat my stuff. I had no way of editing my videos. The way that I had been doing my editing was I actually had to record it on my big computer here, and I didn't have enough money to buy a video editor, so I had to take that and put it on that little laptop back there. And then I had to use iMovie, which comes with Apple products, and edit the videos on there. The problem with a MacBook Air is that they have one of the worst storage spaces of any computer, and back in November it stopped working. Basically, I wasn't able to there wasn't enough open storage space for me to put a video on there to edit it. No matter what I did, like I tried to delete so much stuff that I probably shouldn't have deleted, and it didn't matter. So unfortunately, I had to stop because of that. The other reason is because I was falling a little bit behind in school, which, I mean, needed to be addressed, but wasn't as big of a deal, because once I had no way to edit, it was pretty much over at that point. So I just couldn't do it until I ended up getting my tax return back, and I decided I was going to go full force into this when school was out. So that was hopefully enough time. So I hired someone for graphics, designing, basically the whole 9 yards. Hundreds of dollars going into branding and, templates for Pokemon playthroughs and all sorts of stuff, shiny hunting, etc. I went full force, head first into it, and then school ended. Now, that's a lot of work, so there's no way that it would have ended by then. But the goal was to start streaming on Twitch, and hopefully I could build up a consistent enough audience that once that stuff was done, emotes, etc., people would have a reason to subscribe on Twitch, and then we can move forward from there. Then May happened, and my psychiatrist sent me to the hospital. And I was in the hospital for like a week, and because of that, I didn't have any money because I had to move out of where I was. If you'll watch still the remaining Pokemon Ultra Sun videos that I have to edit and stuff, I had to move out of that place and move into this one, and because of that, I had to spend like over $1,200 just to move in here. And then, the very, 2 weeks after I moved in, I got sent to the hospital, was there for a week, obviously wasn't working, wasn't getting paid. And then on top of that, I have to pay because my psychiatrist sent me to the hospital. And because of his decision to send me there via police escort, I now have to pay over $2,000 to the hospital, and nothing I can do about it because this is America. So I'm kind of I was kind of screwed there for a minute. I was super late on getting my rent payment for June. I spent all of June and July trying to save up enough money to be financially stable enough to where I didn't have to stress 24/7 about being able to pay to live. So that's where we're at right now. Is I just barely got out of that situation, like 3 weeks ago when I started posting videos again. Obviously, I have a video editor. I actually got the video editor, Adobe Premiere, when I did my escapade after getting paid for my tax return. So, hopefully, I still have a lot to learn with Adobe Premiere. I clearly I haven't done like any actual edits. I've just kind of like scrapped together stuff, and I'm still kind of in the learning process, but it's definitely going to be a high learning curve with that. But the overall thing is that soon I'll be streaming on Twitch more. The goal is to get this guy a home. I got him in May, but I was able to get funding to go back to school next semester, which is here in just less than 3 weeks. 3 weeks from yesterday, the 5th of August. I assume this will go up actually today. That's the hope. But unfortunately, because I'm going to go back to school and work, it's impossible to keep my dog from being by himself in that kennel for like 15, 16 hours at a time. And that's just not going to cut it. No, he doesn't deserve that. But I wasn't expecting to actually be able to go back to school. So that's why it seems kind of weird that I've only had him for like 3 months and now he's got to go somewhere. But it just be how it be. But as for what's coming up here, so because school's coming up in 3 weeks, I would not count on YouTube being very active. I'm going to try to keep it active, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. How long I'll have to sit down and record videos and stuff. But the main goal for me is to get Twitch back up and running, to start getting people to consistently watch on Twitch, um, for the time being. However, in December, after the semester's over, um, next semester, my hey, next semester, I'll only be taking 3 classes. Hopefully, I mean it could be 4, but the long story short of it is that I'll have more time. I'll have more time to edit and upload stuff. So hopefully in December, I can really get this channel back up and running again. Um, Obviously, this channel is not exactly the biggest thing. I have like 130 subscribers, and only about maybe 5 of them are active. But I think that it's good practice. It's good practice because I do want this channel to succeed. We've gotten videos like Wolf Tales that have gotten over 100 views. We've gotten like Sakura Sadist, which ended up getting over 1,000 views within like 2 weeks. There's still potential. There's still potential here. There's still potential here, and that's the important thing for me, is that there's still potential here, and I think that we can definitely get something going on this channel, and hopefully by December we'll have all the graphics and stuff, so I can actually have like an opening and make it look a lot more professional, because obviously I've been doing all of this just on my own, and I have no video editing experience, and I have no I have no Photoshop talent or anything like that. My thumbnails are all kind of thrown together on what is it, GIMP? I think it's GIMP. So it's not exactly the greatest thing in the world, but I try to do what I can, and hopefully things work out with that. Also, if you guys want, I don't know exactly how far this video will go, whether it'll just be like, because if we look at the update from October, it's still only got 8 views. So, I don't know exactly how many people will be like, actively watching this video, but if you guys do want me to play a game or something when I really get this channel up and running, you should let me know in the description, or in the comment section down below, what you guys think about this whole situation, and how you guys are, what you guys want to see from me. All the links, the Twitch link and etc., all those links will be down in the description. I highly recommend going and following me on Twitch, because that is going to be where I'm going to spend most of my time. If I have, I'll have most Sundays off. If I have a Sunday where I just want to chill and play some shiny hunting, or play a Pokemon Let's Play on Twitch or whatever, that's where it's going to be. I also will probably be uploading a video on this little Japan crate here at some point in the near future. I don't know whether it will be today or not. It might not be, because I'm uploading this video today. But the goal is to start getting stuff on YouTube as I can. Again, it won't be every single day, but I do plan on eventually streaming eventually posting videos on YouTube every single day. It just won't be until either December or maybe even after the semester's over. Because once the spring semester's over, I'm pretty much done all my regular classes, and then things get interesting. That's when things get interesting. If I can finish these classes without any issues, which is another reason why I'm not really sure about this whole uploading consistently thing, is because I absolutely 100% need to pass these classes without a doubt. Like, I cannot be putting YouTube and Twitch above my studies until after the studies are over, because then you won't have to. But the thing is that this is my last full-time semester. I should not need next semester to take 5 classes. I should only need to take 3, maybe 4 if I missed something, but I'm pretty sure only 3 classes next semester. And then after that, things get interesting, because that's when I really want to do like daily vlogs and stuff. Because assuming all that goes handily and swimmingly, I'll just have one kind of major thing to happen left, and that's going to be a study abroad semester where I'm going to leave the country, which that would be amazing. That's like the ultimate goal, is to eventually leave the country, because I tell you what, I'm one of those people that really want to. I don't like, it's just a mess right now, and I honestly, like, America, there's a reason why America's kind of the butt of the joke right now. The reason why our tourism is declining, the reason why other countries are making fun of us for our existence, like, the fact is, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. You know, no matter what side of the field you're on, you got to know that right now our political situation is nuts. It's nuts. Our political situation, the heavy dose of mass murders and stuff, which prayers go out to those victims of the last, weeks. All of them, really, but mainly the ones that happened recently in Texas and Ohio. But it's just not good. And I don't want to stay here long enough to see the aftermath. I want to be able to leave the country and get out of here. A lot of people will say, well, if you don't like the country, get out. I'm trying. I'm trying, mate. I think the U.S. Can be a good country, but I don't know why I'm off on this tangent. But I'm not really going to edit this video because, quite frankly, I don't really have a lot of time to do that these days. But also because I just want to be transparent with you guys. I like these vlog videos to be up front, and if I mess up, I mess up. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. As far as other stuff about me personally, the transition has, obviously not been the best, because I still kind of look, not super feminine or anything, and I'm not wearing any makeup. Like, I try to wear makeup sometimes. I've actually been wearing makeup a little bit more frequently, but as you can see, like, I'm not exactly the most feminine person in the world right now, and my voice is still kind of, I'm also kind of a little sick, so my voice is kind of scruffy because I'm kind of congested, and my throat's kind of like sore, but I've also been doing some laser hair removal, so hopefully within the next few months, by the time like December comes around, hopefully I'll not even have to worry about this. It won't look so, I mean, even now it doesn't look nearly as bad. Like, there's not as much blue here, and I'm not wearing any makeup, so it's like you can't really see too much blue. There's some blue right down here, but hopefully by the time the laser hair removal kind of wraps up and finishes, things will be a little bit more completed, I guess, and I won't have to worry about this blue, and then I can worry about eyebrows, and luckily the camera doesn't really pick up arm hair that much, and not to mention I shave a lot. That's what's kind of nice about arm and leg hair, is that if you just shave every single day, it's not really that big of a deal. You might miss some spots, but if you shave every day, then those spots eventually disappear, and then you don't have to worry about it as much. Um, but so far, the transitions kind of hit a little bit of a snag because of money issues. Basically, at this point, I just need the money to do the surgeries, basically, because I've been on hormones for 3 years and 2 months. No, yes, just over 2 months. So that is it's a long time. This is pretty much as the hormones are gonna do. You know, I look significantly better. The other day, I was watching the Platinum Versus with Luke and Dylan, which is great, by the way. If you don't already watch both of them, you totally should. But I was watching that Versus, and they had the argument about Giratina and whether Giratina was static or not in the randomizer, which it is. But I wasn't 100% sure, so I went back and checked my own randomized Platinum playthrough from, like, gosh, when I started YouTube. Um, and my goodness, I look like a freaking homeless man. Like, geez, Zooey. Um, I tell you what, though, it kind of made me feel good in a way. You know, just to know that I've gotten this far and I look so much better than I did back then. Obviously, I'm still not the best. I still, like, my face is still a pinhead. Like, I still have that kind of man pinhead face, which is kind of depressing. But I don't look nearly as bad or as I did back then. And what was really amazing is that was before I got laser hair removal too. So you could see how, like, thick my facial hair is, and that was like after 2 days or one day after not shaving. Like, legitimately, I had to shave like every 8 hours at one point because it was just so incredibly bad that the hair would just constantly grow back. It was insane. Um, so it was kind of nice to go back to, like, when I started YouTube and look back on um, what I looked like all the way back then when I just barely started estrogen. And now, after 3 years, I've come such a long way. Obviously, my voice is still deep and I still get made fun of, like, and it's just going to happen. It's going to be hard to find people who actually care about who I am and stuff. On Twitch, you get people like, I wore cat ears for one video, and people were up in arms about it. There weren't a lot of people who watched me play Nelky and the Legendary Alchemists, which that series obviously I had to cut off, which I'll get to in a minute. But the main point is that there were a few people that stopped in and they had an aneurysm or something because I had cat ears on and I didn't look very feminine, and so they freaked out about it. I don't know. It's just, the world we live in is kind of intense, especially here in America. And America kind of dominates the internet world almost. At least it seems that way. It just seems that way to me. At least with all these English websites that we go on. It's just how it is, I guess. I mean, isn't America the most populated English speaking country in the world? Like, as their primary language? I think so. Could be wrong, but there's just a lot of negativity from Americans on the internet for the most part. Obviously, not all of them. There's always exceptions to the rule, and in this rule, there's a lot of exceptions. It's just the people who are the most vocal are usually negative, and that's just how it goes, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just it sucks. But I want to share myself with the world, and to be honest, I want to be one of those people that can show other trans women, trans men, gender fluid people that you can still be on YouTube and Twitch. You can still do that, and find people who will actually care about who you are and will actually be good about it. There are obviously going to be those bad people, but there are those bad people everywhere. You look at any popular celebrity on YouTube or Twitch, and there are always going to be those people that don't like them, that are going to be vocal about not liking them in their content. It doesn't matter whether they're a straight cis person, but ultimately, the point of it is that I'm still gonna try and keep YouTube going, but I can't guarantee consistency. At least not yet. The plan will be to eventually do that, but it's gonna take me a while. Because school starts up in 3 weeks from yesterday. And once school starts up, I will be going to school full-time and having almost full-time hours at work. Not quite. I'll probably have like 32 to 34 hours a week at work. It will be a lot. And on top of that, 5 classes and then 5 classes worth of homework. And English majors, writing papers is time-consuming. Right? Writing papers is time-consuming, and reading can be time-consuming depending on how fast you are at reading. And with a lot of the time, you're not allowed to be fast because you have to take, annotations and stuff. So there's a very good chance that I won't be able to post anything on YouTube after 3 weeks from now. And on top of that, there's Twitch, and hopefully on Twitch I can. The last year, I did a thing where most Sundays I would stream on Twitch while watching the football games, and I'd grab NFL Red Zone, I'd put it on, and then I'd run around and shiny hunt, soft reset for Pokemon, which you could see. When I did that last year on my channel on Twitch, that let's see, I got Shiny Latias, Shiny Regigigas, and Shiny Moltres. I think those 3 I think I got during those streams, which I have the reaction videos still up on Twitch as you do. But I might try and do something like that again. It probably won't be every week because I might have someone to watch the football games with regardless. But hopefully things go pretty well. And I just want to thank you guys, the people who have been watching my channel consistently, that have, been liking my videos. I know there's not a whole heck of a lot of liked videos, but if you guys have been liking my videos, I want you guys to know I'm so appreciative of that. It really does mean a lot to see that you guys like the videos, and to see, 5 or so people consistently watching my videos. I mean, I appreciate the heck out of it. I really do. And for those of you who are sticking around, who actually, want to see how this comes to fruition, I want you guys to know that I'm still trying for you. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below as well. No matter what you say, as long as it's not super derogatory, is appreciated. Sorry. I just want you to know that you guys are awesome. And I really, really love that there are still people out there who watch my videos, regardless of the fact that, I don't have a lot of them. But the fact is that, like, on episode 18 of my Ultra Sun Randomizer, somebody clicked on it, despite it having no views, despite, it seeming like it's not that important of a video, not that good of a video, someone clicked on it and gave that video a view. Like, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Like, I really do appreciate that. So, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time.